What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ here, and welcome back, everybody, to Sherlock Holmes. We're going to continue onward. We are in the club, and we're going to go back and just question this guy quickly. Who knows where it's going to lead to.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple, and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
I doubt that. The curse doesn't exist. It is simply the human interpretation of events. I refuse to believe that this curse exists. I think he may have murdered him. We'll see, though. Nope, just kidding. We already have a solution to this case. Hold on, we haven't found all the clues yet. I'm not gonna... We still have to interrogate the other guy.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
I refuse to end this case now. That was... I mean, yeah, we have a conclusion, but that doesn't mean it's right. Let's back it up with more facts. Just because we've already made the deduction, I mean... You know what I mean? But we need to have more proof first. Eight Grub Street, London. Where are we?
Keaton Street. Keaton Street. Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Thank you.
Gumbold Road. Possum Street. Cranny Street.
Nope, this is Cranny. Hold on. This is still Possum.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
It's that way.
Okay. here.
Grub Street.
Oh, here we go. 8. 5. Here we are.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe. Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Fresh scratches. A drawing of Takun Uman. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue.
Okay. So we're good to go with that one.
There were 2 large boxes. Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
A furnace for melting metal. Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takun Uman's statue.
Interesting.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Let's get a, required for close work. It wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Works with rough objects. It's probably wrong, and I don't really care, to be honest. Whatever.
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You a friend?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Takun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Takun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Takun Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tikkun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But in fact, you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tikkun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tikkun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tikkun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Well, I'm glad that I haven't done the deduction yet, because seriously.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Tikkun Uman.
Alright. Break into Marley's office with Watson at night. Maybe let's head back to Baker Street and see what happens. Again, I'm glad I haven't done any deductions yet. So what I think it is, see, there's two things that don't add up right now. I think Sir Charles is aware of the curse and he had a perfect opportunity, but I also believe that he is the one that saw Charles. I believe he is the one that saw the statue. So we have to get more evidence here. That's the problem I'm having right now.
Katelyn's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me,
Oh, but-
Watson.
What are you going to do?
I need to finish here first.
What?
I can't help myself. I must open this letter. It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle.
He is crazy, isn't he?
Miss Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible. I need... That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony. I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice.
Okay.
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that.
Very well. Ask Katelyn to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her,
What?
we all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Katelyn is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secret, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
Whoa.
Ah, Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
I probably have to... So let's go as a doctor then, I guess? Here we go. Let's take this off. Do I have a doctor's hat? I just realized that. I don't. But... let's make ourselves look completely different.
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
Going. Off we go.
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home. Department of Tropical Diseases.
May I help you?
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
That isn't our man.
I don't remember which one he said. Oh my god.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please. I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Holy crap. There's no way he's not diseased.
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong. I've never left London.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Tecuna man! Dr. Baird! Come here quickly, I don't feel well!
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down. I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Weren't you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation. This address is almost invisible. He recently purchased Chinese tobacco. Mr. Byron is due for a consultation with Dr. Brunt.
Okay.
What should we do next, Holmes?
What do we have to do? Is there anything else? Aha.
Our man passed by a circus.
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped.
Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly. I know how to find him.
We do. Let's go back to Baker Street. We look so funny as a doctor. Okay. First things first, let's get this ridiculous outfit off. At least we're not wearing it. Yeah, at least we're not a pastor. There we go.
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding. We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Close together. Oh, here we are. That's not it, sorry. Aha. Nope. Here we are. Sorry, guys.
Now we need to find a street name ending in OOK.
Are you serious?
Here it is. 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albiet's flat.
Okay, let's try. Okay. What is it?
Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands. The door's too strong and the...
Do you hear that? Quick!
Okay. This is ridiculous. Got to be kidding me. Gotcha. Go! Are you serious? I did not.
Those curtains could block the attacker's view once they're closed.
Woo!
This table could serve as cover. This table could serve as cover. If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me. Watson, cover me!
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh my god. This is too much. Didn't expect this.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
Did he just disappear? Interesting.
Our assailant escaped using this rope. Our assailant escaped using this rope. Our attacker escaped through this skylight.
Very small skylight. The question is, why did he go through all of this trouble?
No! Don't kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh. But why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how. I only have flashes of memory. But by some miracle, I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time. But at last, I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career. And my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekunu man's revenge.
You are aware of Zacharias' murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly.
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekunu man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
There's a locked door on the first floor. May I have the key for it?
All right, but there's nothing interesting inside.
Says you. Let me,
A statue was once here. Now it's missing. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof. The iron
Again.
mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
Alright, well anyway. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Sherlock.